A Boomer Alley video.
Well, I made a discovery this week. You cannot completely housebreak a man. And my wife has been trying for the last 35 years to do it. Oh, she's taught me the basics. You know, if I cook and make a mess, I'll clean it up. And if I do a good job, she'll give me a good boy and a little treat. I hang my clothes up before I go to bed. Good boy, little treat. From all outward appearances, I seem pretty domesticated. Well, last weekend, my wife and daughter decided to go away for a couple days. Nothing big, leave Friday, come back Sunday, you be a good boy, no problem. From the time they left the driveway, it was 3.5 minutes before the first dirty dishes were stacked in the sink. Within 40 minutes, there were clothes strewn on the floor. I couldn't make it all the way to the bedroom without taking my socks off. About halfway through the living room, I had to take one of my socks off. Right there, just one of them, and I left it there. A few more steps, my t-shirt came off. It was like I was crossing the Mojave and my clothes were coming off bit by bit. Then there was a long list of chores I was going to get done over the weekend. Yeah, right. The TV remote control never left my hand. I was on the couch and I was only getting up to take more dirty dishes to the sink and to take bathroom breaks. Now, at some point, I must have become worried that I wouldn't be able to find my way from the kitchen back to the couch because I noticed I had left a trail of potato chip crumbs and I was following it back and forth. It was pretty late Friday night before I finally got to bed, which I was looking forward to because I was going to mess it up and take all those pillows, you know the pillows, the ones that have absolutely no purpose, throw them off the bed, and I was not going to make the bed in the morning, Saturday morning. By then, there wasn't even room in the sink for more dirty dishes, so I just left my cereal bowl on the table, right next to the carton of milk, which wasn't going back in the fridge for another day and a half. 10 a.m., time for the first football game of the day. I was alone with the remote. I was in channel flippin' heaven. It was a great day. I didn't even bother going back to bed Saturday night. I fell asleep on the couch after back-to-back-to-back episodes of the Andy Griffith Show on TV Land. Sunday morning, didn't get up for breakfast. Just grabbed the last piece of pizza that was in the Domino's box that was still on the floor next to the couch. Well, the panic didn't start till around noon. That's when my wife called with the good news. She was already on the road. They were going to be home a couple hours early. Oh, great. What was I going to do? I didn't know where to start. The place was a mess. But then I remembered one of the episodes of the Andy Griffith Show where Andy and Opie were home alone and they messed up the place. Well, they cleaned up the house perfectly before they realized that if it was too clean, if it really looked like they could take care of themselves, when Aunt Bee came home, she might feel unappreciated and unneeded. So Opie and Pa decided to mess up the house just a touch. Well, I'm thinking, looking around my house, just think how appreciated my wife's going to feel when she comes home and sees this. Come on, you don't get to stay married for 35 years if you do a dumb thing like that. I got off the couch and I cleaned up as best I could. Because, you know, I love her and I really do appreciate that she let me have the whole weekend to myself. Well, when she got home, she thought I did a pretty good job, gave me a pat on the head, little treat, because you know what? She's the best. At least that's what I think. Visit Boomer Alley. Let us know what you think. I'm Marc at boomeralley.com.
It's Boomer Alley, love.